Classification of cost. Types of costing have been designed to suit the needs of individual business conditions. The basic principles underlying all these methods are the same: to collect and analyze the expenditure according to elements of cost and to determine the cost of each cost center or a cost unit. Items should be classified by one characteristics for the specific purpose without ambiguity. Scheme in classification should be such that every item of cost can be classified in view of the above cost classification as per cost standard. Cost accounting standard 1. The basic basis of cost classification is a nature of expense, relation of object, function, behavior, fixed, semi-variable or variable, management, decision making, production process, time period. Classification of the nature of expense. Material cost. Material cost is the cost of material of any nature used for the purpose of production of the product of the service. It includes cost of materials, freight, inward taxes, duties, insurance, etc. Direct attribution to acquisition, but excluding the trade discount, duty drawbacks, and refunds on the account of excise duty and VAT. Labor cost. Labor cost means the payment made to the employees, payment or permanent or temporary, for the services. Labor cost. Labor cost includes salaries and wages paid to the permanent employees, temporary employees, and also to the employees of the contractor. Here, salaries and wages include all these benefits like provident fund, gratuity, ESI, overtime, incentives, etc. Expenses. Expenses are other than material cost or labor cost which are involved in an activity. Classification of the relation to cost center or a cost unit. If expenditure can be allocated to a cost center or cost object in an economically feasible way, then it is called direct. Otherwise, the cost component will be termed as indirect. According to the criteria of the classification, material cost is divided into direct material cost and indirect material cost. Labor cost is divided into direct labor and indirect labor cost, and expenses into direct expense and the indirect expense. Indirect cost is also known as overhead. Direct material cost. Cost of material which can be uh, direct material cost. Cost of material which can be directly allocated to the cost center or a cost object in an economically feasible way. Direct labor. Cost of the wages of their workers or who are readily identified are linked with the cost center or cost object. Direct expense. Expenses other than direct material and direct labor which can be identified or linked with this center, cost center or a cost object. Direct material plus direct labor plus direct expense is equal to prime cost. Indirect material. Cost of material which cannot be directly allocated to the particular cost center or a cost object.